Welcome to another session of Ebenezer GATE coaching classes. There is a multiple choice question for 1 mark. Step responses of a set of 3 second order underdamped systems all have the same percentage overshoot. Which of the following diagrams represent the poles of the 3 systems? Percentage overshoot of a second order system. Second order system is represented by T of S is equal to omega n squared by O squared plus 2 omega ns plus omega n squared. And peak overshoot is e power minus by theta by root of 1 minus theta squared. This is peak overshoot. Now peak overshoot is same for all the 3 cases. So this is T of S is omega n squared by s squared plus 2 omega n s omega n zeta s plus omega n squared. So if peak overshoot is same for all 3 cases, that means zeta 1 is same as zeta 2 is same as zeta 3. So only thing that can differ is omega n. Now the poles of this s square plus 2 omega n zeta s plus omega n square. If you take the root equal to 0, if you take the roots of this will be s is minus 2 omega n zeta plus or minus root of p squared, that is 4 omega n squared zeta squared minus 4 omega n squared by 2. So this is minus 2 omega n zeta plus or minus, I take minus 4 outside, so it becomes j. Root of minus 4 is 2j. Root of minus I have taken outside. And I also take omega n squared outside. So omega n squared will take outside omega n. And I'll get minus 4 omega n squared I have taken out. So this will become 1. And this will become minus zeta squared. The whole thing divided by 2. So roots are s is equal to minus zeta omega n plus or minus j omega n root of 1 minus zeta square. So if you look at this, you plot this as it will be in conjugate pairs. Now zeta is same, zeta 1, zeta 2, zeta 3, only omega n is different. So what is omega n? What is zeta? Omega n, actually what is the magnitude of s? Magnitude of s is the distance from the origin, is actually magnitude s squared, let me put sigma squared omega n squared plus omega n squared into 1 minus zeta squared. Sorry. So this is actually zeta squared omega n squared plus omega n squared minus omega n squared zeta squared, that is omega n squared. Or magnitude of s, or the distance from the origin is omega. So if omega n changes, the distance from the origin changes. Let us see what is the angle. Angle is tan inverse of b by a. For complex numbers, so it is tan inverse of omega n root of 1 minus zeta squared by omega n zeta. So it is independent of omega. So if theta is same, then the angle will also be the same. So that means angle that it makes with the x-axis. Suppose I know that we use a different color. Suppose I draw a line like this, a line like this. So if the angle is same, that means zeta is same. And this distance is omega. So theta is same for all three cases. That means the angle is same. Whereas omega n can be different. So I'm plotting the poles at different points at different distances from the orb. So this is the diagram that should represent the poles. So it is not A, it is not B, it is not C, it is not D, sorry, it is C, where the angles are same. If it was omega n1 equal to omega n2 equal to omega n3, and zeta n1 is not equal to zeta n2, zeta 1 not equal to zeta 2, not equal to zeta 3, in that case, this would have been correct. But in our case, zeta is same and omega n is different, so C is correct. Thank you. God bless you.